Senator Hawley must be canceled today. The Daily Wire reports this week, quote, Senator Josh Hawley joined with a Democrat colleague on Tuesday to introduce a bill that would raise the federal minimum wage to $15. Quote, for decades, working Americans have seen their wages flatline. One major culprit of this is the failure of the federal minimum wage to keep up with the economic reality facing hardworking Americans every day. Along with Senator Peter Walsh of Vermont, Hawley introduced the Higher Wages for American Workers Act, which would raise the federal minimum wage from $7.25 an hour, where it's been since 2009. The bill would also provide a tax credit for workers making under minimum wage. We're in the midst of a severe affordability crisis, with families in red and blue states alike struggling to afford necessities like housing and groceries. Every hardworking American deserves a living wage that helps put a roof over their head and food on the table. $7.25 an hour doesn't even come close. Granted, if you're going to have a federal minimum wage, then yeah, it makes no sense for it to be the same today as it was in 2009. There's obviously been inflation since then, and not a small amount of it either. But we don't all agree that there should be a federal minimum wage. In fact, the idea itself is absurd. The federal minimum wage means that the federal government has set a baseline for what all labor is worth everywhere in the country, in every region, for all types of workers and all types of businesses, regardless of local economic conditions or anything else. This is why the federal government should not be in the business of declaring what the wages need to be in a country of 340 million people spread out across 50 states and 3 million square miles.